Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Aisling and welcome to day 3 of our 28-day Pilates summer reset. Today is a spicy one. We're going to do 20 minutes of working our core. So a little bit lower abdominals, we're going to go obliques, we're going to go upper abdominals and then see how we get on. But it's going to be a 20-minute session, so again, all you need is a mat, a little bit of space, make sure you have water with you, and we're just gonna get straight on into it. It's day 3, so you're doing well so far. So let's go. Okay, so we're gonna come and lie down all the way on our backs. Just get a little bit of activation, I suppose, awareness through the center of the body first and foremost before we go tearing through it. But becoming a little bit more aware of your pelvis, okay, a little bit more aware of your upper torso, relaxing into your rib cage, allowing it to sink down onto the mat. And from here, hold on. So to start, we're going to get a little bit more aware of the center of our bodies before we start doing all of the activation work. So come and lie down on your back for me. We are going to get nice and relaxed in our upper torso, so relaxing through the shoulders, head, neck, being more aware, I suppose, of your rib cage against the mat, okay? And we're going to work around the pelvis a little bit, so opening up kind of front of the body and then stretching out a little bit also through the back. So starting off, we're going to allow our pubic bone to travel down towards our heels again, looking for that little arch in our lower back, okay, against the mat. Opening up through the front of the chest, I want you to expand your rib cage, okay, and then exhale, drawing the pubic bone all the way back towards your belly button, flattening the lower back into the mat and bringing the ribs down into your abdominal space or down in towards your belly button if you can. And then again, inhale. Send the pubic bone towards the heels, open through the chest, open through the shoulders, and then exhale, really pulling in the tummy, ribs down, pubic bone back, flattening that space, that little arch we have. We're going to allow the arms to join us now, so pubic bone draws down as the arms draw up. So you're going to get a little bit more of an arch now through the back of the body, all the way down through the spine. And then exhale, send the arms down by the sides of the thighs as you send your ribs down and your pubic bone draws back. So really noticing now how those abdominals are starting to contract a little bit. Inhale, reach. Draw the pubic bone away from the center of the body, down towards the feet. And then exhale, send it all the way up, contracting the center, the front of the body as we kind of stretch out through the back. Let's go one more time here. Inhale, draw down. Opening up the front or anterior space. And then exhale, hands down, pubic bone, ribs. Excellent job. Well done. Okay, from here, relaxing the arms down by the sides of the body, palms facing upwards, finding a neutral pelvis. So a place where your pelvis is kind of happy to sit. No overarching through the lower back, no flattening through the lower back. Hip bones are nice and level. We've got this lovely flat surface at the front of the pelvis between the pubic bone and the belly button. From here, we're going to draw up left leg to tabletop position, knee stacked on top of our hip and then into right. Okay, so both knees now directly on top of the hips and noticing now maybe a little bit more awareness through the lower end of our abdominal area. If you start to notice a little bit more tension or activation in your quads, okay, the fronts of your thighs, pull your pubic bone back and in towards your belly button a little bit more. That'll help to switch off your hip flexors, okay? So from here, let's take it into a single leg. So we're going to drop through our right heel, keeping the 90-degree angle through our knee. And then we're going to lift. And then we go into left. You're going to keep one leg stable as the opposite leg moves, making sure that we're using those abdominals in the lower end to control the movement. A little bit of change in movement of the pelvis. So one hip coming into extension as the opposite hip comes through flexion. Excellent. And moving at your own pace, making sure you gather your breath. Whether it's an inhale on the way down or an exhale on the way down, it's completely up to you and how you find your natural breath, but making sure that you are breathing throughout the movement. Nothing worse than stopping to breathe. The oxygen is not going to flow through the body and help you to activate through those structures. Excellent. 6 more. Hopefully finding a little bit more heat now through the lower abdominal space. And 4. Doing okay so far. 3. Well done. And 2. You got it. Last time. Bringing ourselves back to center. Reset here if you need to. We're going to go into a wide double tap. We're going to open the knees wider than the hips slightly. Toes back towards us. Double heels down. And lift. Return. Open it. Toes back. Heel tap. Lift and return. Always making sure that when you're doing abdominal work that you're not getting too much of an arch or a lift in your lower spine. You want to make sure you're keeping the tension through that abdominal space always. Okay, that's how you're going to gather that control or that stability work. Keep going. This one's a little bit more challenging than the previous one. Let's try 5 more. And 4. And 3, you got it. And 2. And 1. Bringing yourself back to center. Give yourself a little squeeze if you need to. We're going to need the breaks because we're here for 20 minutes with abdominals. So we're going to get nicely fired up. We're going to come through our full extensions now. So again, knees to tabletop position, hip width distance apart, arms reach to the ceiling. If you feel like this is too challenging for you, you can always go into single leg. Yeah, so you're going to move singles instead of doubles. Okay? From here, legs are going to lengthen out, arms are going to reach in the opposite direction. Open. Let's do a little crunch. Add. And open. And lift. Good. And this is where, if you're doing it like me, where you're in a sports top and your mat, that lovely space between your lower back and the mat starts to make like the nastiest of noises. So I don't know if you're picking that up on the mic, but if you are, there you go. How nice is that? Excellent. Full extend and lift. 4 more. 3, gets me every single time. And 2, you got it. Last time, can we hold up into our flexion, hands to the backs of the head. You ready for a little bit of bicycles? This is always the toughie. We're going to swap right to left, lengthen and lengthen and lengthen. Add your rotations. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Keep your chest up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. Excellent work. Really nicely done. Let's lift ourselves all the way up. We're going to come over onto our side. Okay. So lying all the way down, we're going to start into our obliques a little bit. So head, neck, shoulders, and pelvis are going to start in an aligned position. Knees are bent. And then from here, you're going to rotate your chest to face the ceiling. Okay. You're going to keep those hips coming forwards, and hands are going to interlace at the back of the head. Allow your thumbs to come down either side of your neck so that you give yourself as much support as you can. I want you to think about the rib cage on that left hand side, okay, that top side, and you're going to think feed it down in towards your pelvis or your hip. Okay, so we're here. We're going to open back to center, and we're going to squeeze and lift. Release and squeeze. Release. Good. And squeeze. If you want to make this maybe a little bit easier for yourself, making sure that you are getting that activation. Keep your right hand into the back of the head. Reach your left hand up and over the top of your thigh, yeah? So you're going to really reach your fingertips down towards the end of the mat. That's really going to draw your shoulder down, your rib cage down, and in towards that hip. Well done. 8 more. And 7. Really trying to lift that shoulder blade. And 6. You got it. And 5. And 4. Good. And 3. Almost there. 2. You're going to hold it on the last one. You know I love a pulse at this stage. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. Last 2. And 1. Release. And the left hand forwards. Peel yourself up and come up onto your hand on the right hand side. You're going to bring your left leg all the way out in front, long, okay? That right knee is going to tuck underneath you. So right underneath that hip. So we are now in this position where we've got knee and hip on this right hand side. Hand is there for support. Left leg is long and in line with our hip. Left arm to reach to the ceiling. You ready for a little crunch? We're going to tap here and lengthen. Keep it up. Here and lengthen. Really nice. That underside, that rib cage on the right, okay? We're going to keep him lifted towards the center of the body. In. Out. So we're nice and stable on both lateral sides. Out. In. Well done. 8 more. 7. 6. Good job. 5. 4. Last 3. You got it. Last 2. Last 1. Lengthen, plant that left leg for me. Okay, from here, we're going to come all the way down onto our right elbow and we're going to join that right leg in behind our left. Side plank. If you find this too difficult, that bottom leg's going to come down. Okay, no issue. Either way, this is where we are. Right elbow underneath our right shoulder. Okay, rib cage on the underside, lifted. Left hand to the ceiling. We're going for it. We're going into our rotations. Under, open, under, open. 6. Tailbone is going to twist to the ceiling as we reach under. 4, lift. 3, open. 2, good job. 1, open and hold. Are you ready? Full rotation to elbow plank. Excellent job. Okay, from here, up to palms and stay. All right, time for a little bit of walking. You ready? In, out, out, in, out, out. 8, and out. Switch it, in, and out. You've got 6. Keep the shoulders nice and stable. Pelvis in and rib cage down. 4 and 3. Well done. And 2. Last time. Woo. Here we go. Are you ready? Arm reach. 1, 2, keep it stable. Ground. 3. Again, option to come to knees. Good. 5. Almost there. Good. Try not to rock too much from side to side. Widen through your feet if you need to. 5, 4, 3, good. 2, last one. You ready for tapping the shoulders? Good. Well done. Opposites, opposites. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. You got it. 2. Here we go. Knees, tap, lift, tap, lift. 8, 7, keep the arms strong. 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2. Here we go. 1, and release the knees. Sit back to child's pose. Give yourself a small breather, because guess what? We're doing it all again on the other side for our side plank. Here we go. So, in this situation, I'm just going to switch my mic to the front for now. And we're going to go left hand side for our right hand crunch. Remember, lying to the left, knees forward, hips forward, and then we roll open to chest. Hands behind the head, interlace. From here, right rib cage down to right hip, we pull and release and lift and release, squeeze down and release. Remember, you can keep that left hand there, reach over the top of that right hip with your right and reach lower. Good. 8, 7, 6, well done, and 5, and 4, and 3, well done. Last 2, you ready for it? Last one, pulse. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Right hand forwards, all the way up. Left hand, remember, left knee tucks underneath. Here we go. Right leg is long, right hand to the ceiling. We crunch here and lengthen, here and lengthen, here. Well done. Reach, crunch and tap. 10, 9, keep it lifted. 8, you got it. Good job. 5, 4, last 3, 2, remember left ribs, 1, reach, plant the right foot. Good job. Here we go. Right hand's going to support, left elbow, left leg meets behind our right. Right hand lifts, left rib cage lifts up to the sternum, chest area. Here we go, rotate underneath. Remember, those hips are going to lift the ceiling as we rotate. 6, and 5, and 4. Good job. 3, 2, last one, and release. Coming into a seated position. The mic can now be switched back. From here, are we ready? A little bit of roll down. Allow the feet to be about a third away from your hips, sitting tall on top of your hip bones. Arms are reaching forwards. We tuck the pubic bone underneath to roll off the sit bones. Slowly coming all the way down, taking your time, reaching up and over. Exhale, chin to chest. Chest down into our abdominal space to lift tall. And sitting tall. Good. Unwind. Nice massage for the spine. This is a great core stability exercise. One that's going to help you stabilize that center body. Exhale to lift. From here, we're going to lengthen out, both legs in front, pointing the toes. Unwind. You might feel this may be a little bit more challenging for you. Reach the arms up and over. Pull the ribs away from the mat. Find that lovely extension all the way down through the front of the body. Exhale, hands to ceiling. Chin to chest. We're going to keep our body rounded now. Fold. Keep yourself folded between your shoulders. Keep yourself folded all the way down towards your feet. Spine stretch. Restack the spine on top of your hips. And we go one more time. Good job. Pulling the ribs away from that abdominal space. Exhale. Keep yourselves round. Tuck your ears between your arms. Round, round, round. Tuck the pubic bone towards you. Keeping yourselves here. Trying to fall a little deeper towards your thighs if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bringing yourself to restack. I'm just going to switch my position up more so for you. So from here, right leg's going to come in towards your pubic bone. Left hip is going to come out to the side. Yeah, so our foot's in this lovely kind of Z seated position. You're going to try and sit centrally through your pelvis. That right hand is going to come down to your right hand side. That left hand's going to go up to the ceiling. We're going to side bend, bending the right elbow to the floor as we reach left hand up and over the top, pulling the ribs with it, but sitting that left sit bone down. Inhale to lift. Switch the arms, sending the left out and the right up. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Let's add a rotation this time. Rotating the left shoulder down towards the floor. Inhale to open. And lift. And reach. Good, one more time. Then we're going to go to the other side. Really trying to pull pelvis down to the floor as the ribs reach away. Rotate the left shoulder. Inhale to open, lift, and reach. Try and rotate that right shoulder open towards the right hand side for me and reach the right hand longer towards the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2. Return and switch the legs. Left in, right opens, and we repeat. From here, left hand down. Left elbow bends as the right hand reaches up. Really finding that first position, right sit bone to the floor, right rib cage pulls with the shoulder up and away. Inhale to lift. Pull the right down as the left reaches up. On our next one, we're going to add that rotation. Left up and down. We're fine, right to the ceiling. We add the right rotation of the shoulder. We inhale to open back. We lift all the way up and we send the left. One more time. Open out, left side. Right reaches. Find the side bend, then add the rotation. Open back. Lift. Returning right. Opening through left. Rotate the left shoulder to open through left side and reach the left hand longer to the sky. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just crossing the legs in front. And that is it for day 3. Well done if you have completed the last 3 days. Very impressed, and I hope you're enjoying it so far. If you are new to Pilates, I hope you are enjoying my style. It is, I suppose, a bit of a mix. Considering I'm a physiotherapist, I try and change it up a little bit. It's not, I guess, your kind of classical stuff. I do hope you're enjoying it though, and if you are, I would really appreciate if you could hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, or even comment below on how you're finding things, and then share it if you can on social media, maybe with friends and family who you think might find this quite enjoyable if they're trying to fit in a little bit of exercise throughout their day. It's just all about taking time for you and moving, making sure you get a little bit of exercise throughout your day and throughout your week. So that is it. I will see you for day 4 here tomorrow on the mat. See you soon.